Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody who's joined us today. I am Casey Smith, the president of Serendipity Media and the publisher of Groups Today magazine. And on behalf of our entire team, I want to welcome you to our Groups Today Lunch and Learn. I don't need to tell any of you the impact the pandemic has had on the group travel industry. We have lived and breathed it for the last 18 months. But the reason we are having this session today is as a result of the impact COVID has had on destinations across the country. Jobs, relationships, and expertise has been lost. And here at Groups Today, we know there are new faces in our industry, and our goal is to connect with those new faces and share our story. So as you rebuild, you know that Groups Today magazine can be a tool in your toolkit to recovery. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to be with us today. Before we jump in, I'd like to provide a bit of history about our company, which will provide a foundation for our discussion today. To tell our story, we need to start way back in 2002 when Serendipity Media was born. On August 5th, the doors of our simple publishing company opened with a team of 6. We had one publication, Groups Today. And that's right, Groups Today is celebrating 18 years of serving the group travel industry. But Serendipity Media didn't stop with one publication. Over the next several years, we grew our brands to include several titles, as you'll see on the slide right now, in the tour and travel industry, Broadway, and in the association space. Currently, we work with associations like the Student Youth Travel Organization, the American Society of Travel Agents, and with organizations like Broadway Inbound. Our team knows travel. Not only do we know travel, but over the years, we've evolved our services and started sharing our expertise with others. And eventually, we grew into a full-service marketing agency. It's important to note, Serendipity is not your typical publisher, nor are we a run-of-the-mill marketing agency. We're really a unique combination of both. We understand that good content shared with the right audience and in the right way will stimulate interest, increase understanding, and nurture loyalty, all while growing brand equity. We approach each product, including Groups Today, with a fresh, creative mix of publishing prowess and marketing know-how to help achieve results. So with that, let's dive in to learn a little bit more about Groups Today magazine. As I said a moment ago, Groups Today started publishing in 2003 and publishes every other month. The goal of the publication was, and still is, to be more than a destination planning resource. Groups Today combines industry news, travel planning, human interest, and business and operation tips into one publication. Our goal was to be the resource for everything group travel, and that is what we have created today. The publication is distributed to tour operators, group leaders, bank travel managers, and group-specific travel agents. It really is one industry, one buy. Our publication reaches 20,700 readers who are planning trips all across the country, in North America, and internationally. But they don't stop engaging with the publication itself. While we have 20,700 travel planners engaging with our print edition, we know our readers engage with our content in a variety of ways, and it's our goal to give our readers content in the way they want to receive it. To that end, we have 6,000 subscribers to our daily newsletter. It is sent to travel planners Monday through Friday and covers timely and relevant news, information, and business tips that are meaningful to their business. There's only one article, so the visibility and the engagement is meaningful. And in addition to print and e-news, we have 6,500 visitors on average on our website. And lastly, we know the value social media plays in our content strategy, and we collectively have over 5,000 travel planners following us socially. So what makes Groups Today so engaging? It really is our content. We provide content that is relevant to travel planners and speaks to the various needs they have. We specifically talk about travel planning by providing destination suggestions, theme trip ideas, and we highlight emerging destinations and new attractions, of course, We also provide business tips that include everything from marketing, social media, contract negotiation, and insurance needs. We share what's going on with the associations in our industry and provide human interest stories of people in the field. It's truly a publication that speaks to everything a travel planner needs related to group travel. We here at Groups Today also believe in a comprehensive approach to advertising. When you combine print, digital, and editorial, advertisers reach the full scope of our community. And to that end, we have taken the step to create marketing packages that provide these various services. I will note, we have worked with destinations and attractions with a variety of budgets, but all include this comprehensive approach. For those advertisers who are interested in something unique and specialized, we offer targeted media solutions, including dedicated e-blasts, sponsored social posts, contest sponsorships, and Facebook Lives. At the end of the day, Groups Today has an audience that is both loyal and engaged. If this piques your interest and you'd like to continue the conversation, I'd really like to introduce you to our team so you know who to connect with. Let me start with Lauren Abdelkader and Monica Schaefer. If Monica, you guys could give us a wave so that you can see, obviously we put their beautiful picture on the screen here. These two lovely ladies lead our sales efforts. And if you have any question, they are both experts in the group travel space, and they welcome a further conversation with each of you. Lauren is our media rep in the South and covers up the East Coast, and Monica is the Midwest all the way west, so that if you're in those areas, you'll know exactly who to go to. We also have joining us today, Sarah Seidem. Actually, I say that. Sarah, I don't believe is actually with us today. We were at the photo shoot for another publication that we do, and she's not able to make it, but she is our managing editor of Groups Today, and she oversees the magazine content and does the legwork. She writes the articles. So we really do encourage you on this call to take Sarah's name down and pass it along to your PR team. And so she can be included on any media press releases that you have specific to the group travel market. We also have joining us our media sales director with over 20 years of group travel and media experience, and that is Miss Carrie Moding. Carrie, can you give us the wave? Wonderful. As you can see, we have a very seasoned team who has seen a lot over the years as the group travel industry has evolved. So we really want to create a space to introduce ourselves to you and really open the space for a conversation. If any of you, I'm a very fast talker, if you haven't noticed. If you have questions about the information that we've presented, I encourage you to put those into the chat box, and I'll try to answer any of those questions for you today. But at the end of the day, we want to leave the floor open so that you have the opportunity to connect with Lauren and Monica and or Sarah and engage with Groups Today magazine, whether that is going ahead and sharing content with us for whether it's our e-news or the print publication or our website. And if advertising and really putting your name out there to the group travel market is a priority as you rebuild and relaunch your marketing campaign, Lauren and Monica are very seasoned experts and they can certainly help as well. So thank you so much for your time today to learn about Groups Today magazine. And again, I'll give you a minute if anybody has any questions to go ahead and put them into the chat box and we can go ahead and answer those. But all right. And as I said, Monica, can you pull up the screen? I want to make sure that everybody has your email address and Lauren's email address. Sometimes putting questions in the chat box is not always something that people feel comfortable with. So again, if you are located on the East Coast and or in the Southern regions, feel free to reach out to Lauren. That's Lauren, Lauren at serendipity-media.com. And if you are in the Midwest and or the West Coast of the country, you can reach out to Monica, Monica, at serendipity-media.com. And Sarah's email address for editorial purposes is Sarah, Sarah, at serendipity-media.com. And one thing that I will leave you with is if you are interested in learning more about Groups Today and just want to connect with us, feel free to go to our website, which is groupstoday.com. Doesn't appear anybody has any specific questions, so I want to take the moment just to say thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day to learn a little bit more about Groups Today, and we look forward to seeing you on the road in the near future. And we also look forward to continuing this conversation with each and every one of you today. So thank you so much for taking the time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.